of introducing someone who might win you over with his smooth accent. Mark Julian.
Oh, bravo!
So, Mark Julian, I think, I've known Mark for a while. We're in the Chinese track in Lauder together, and so we started here in Philadelphia in May of 2008 with Liat and Lillian and Marta. And Allie. And what has really struck me about Mark over the last 2 years is how varied his Wharton experience has been. You're looking at someone here, you're looking at a Brit who has lived in Asia for a long time, who came to Wharton, and while at Wharton, he pushed himself, I think, harder than any of us. Mark joined the comedy club. He did a comedy routine because he's never done something like that before, and he won us all over. We're still talking about his comedy routine. Mark also immersed himself in dance. He did a dance studio performance. He immersed himself in the study of Chinese renewable energy along with me. He also took care of a lot of these people on the mountains of Park City in Utah. He would ski backwards as he videotaped us coming down the mountains. None of us, except for Paulo, maybe Marta, none of us could have done that. Another little trait of Mark's that I was thinking about this morning that Liat and I want to take with us as we go forward into the world is his immense ability to connect with people and to remember things about people. I had a long conversation with Mark in a bar in Shanghai 2 years ago about his ability to keep track of people, and he has a whole spreadsheet of 5,000 contacts, and he remembers who was born when, which child was born when is someone's birthday. And I think that for someone to do this and to spend so much time on the people in their lives, I think it says a lot about who that person is and how much they care about the people around them. And so I've talked to Liat a lot about this system, and we're using our summer to mimic your personal, systemized. Yeah, right. You're a very special person, and I'm happy that you're one of my dearest friends here.
Okay, so now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you somebody who has also a beautiful accent, perhaps also from the UK, Ali Thompson. Why would it not be nice?
I don't know.
So Ali has many wonderful traits, but let me just tell you a little bit about her before I tell you about her qualities that I love about her. First of all, she's English, so that's she's okay. She's great because of that. But she's not exactly English. She's in the Lauder program, and she really embodies so many things about Lauder that we love, which is that it's very international. Her parents actually originally from Zimbabwe. She was born in the UK, but she grew up most of her life in Hong Kong, at least until she was 13, in a French international school. So she's had an incredibly varied background. She's on the French track, by the way. And so Ali spent many years in Hong Kong, spent some time in Beijing, speaks some Chinese, speaks French. She has this incredibly varied lifestyle. And then she went to university in America, in Harvard. So nothing but the best for Ali. And studied social studies, and then in true British form, then became a consultant, working for Mercer, and then came to, sorry? Oliver Wyman.
Actually, both.
Oh, really?
So you want to take over? And so one of the things I was trying to sort of think of some good stories. I went traveling actually with Ali in Argentina and Brazil over the winter break, and we had a number of very good times. And I think one of the things I love about Ali is her ability to be so diplomatic. I don't think there's anybody I know who is so good at saying something which really would be perceived as rude by somebody else, but in a beautiful way. No, but she gives you constructive feedback, but what I love about it is it's honest. So she'll always give you very honest feedback, but you know it's true, and she does it in a lovely way, which makes you feel Good. So I love that about you. I think it's a wonderful trait you've got about yourself. Whenever I ask you for advice, you give it very straight to me, and I know I can always come to you for ideas and feedback, and I know I'm going to get a straight answer, and I love that. So I've always enjoyed talking with you, hanging out with you, and I love the fact that we're sort of one of the few Brits in class who have to sort of bond on many levels. But it's super to have you in our class.